I've got something brand new, hot off the presses. It just got released, and you're going to want to see it. This is the brand new Pebblebee Card 5 and the brand new Pebblebee Clip 5. These are Pebblebee's newest entries into the Bluetooth tracker arena. They offer a lot of improvements over the previous version. I still do use the previous version. I keep it in my backpack, but we're going to unbox this, take a look at it, and there's a couple cool new features that I'm going to show you. I think you're going to like it. Let's get to it. So first, let's unbox the clip and we'll compare it to the original clip that I've got. For those of you too who are wondering about the Moto tracker, I've had a lot of people comment on my Moto tracker videos, and I do believe, as you have seen if you watch those videos, that my previous Moto tracker was defective. Of course, it got lost and I couldn't find it because it wasn't working. So if that tells you anything, I have ordered a new one because with, Christmas, they had a fantastic sale and I've got a new one coming. So we're going to hook up the new Moto Tag when I get it, which has ultra wideband. Now, Pebblebee still has not incorporated ultra wideband. Don't know that they will, and don't know that it's super necessary. But we're going to at least check these out. I'm going to pair them to my phone and we're going to give them a little bit of test run over the next, I don't know, month or two. I don't have any trips planned that entail flying. I do have a couple while I'll be driving, which, kind of defeats the purpose of tracking since they're going to be with me. But I'm actually looking forward to getting this in my wallet and giving this a try as well, because I have not had a wallet tracker. And this is supposed to be significantly thinner. And there's a really cool feature on this one here that I have not seen before. So stick around. Now, one cool thing about the new Clip 5 trackers is they come in different colors. Like I got the Amethyst. They also make like a deep hunter green. I don't know if they call it hunter green, but that's the best way to describe it for me. And then of course I have the black. Supposedly they're going to continue to release like new colors. I guess they're going to try to attract some of the people who want different aesthetics, which is cool. I guess if you have multiple. Yeah, this is one of my favorite colors in addition to blue. So that's why I chose this one. And they give you a nice little ring. And here is the tracker. And one thing I can tell you that I really like about this already is the way they've made it. It's a little easier to hold because it doesn't have like a raised edge. Like you can see how that one kind of like bubbles on top. Not that that's a huge deal, but this one's flat. And I like that. Supposedly, the lights right here are brighter. If you hold them up side by side, you can see that the light band on here is a little bit thinner than the new light band. So that kind of makes sense. Supposedly, they made it louder. They still claim about a year battery life. I can tell you a year is definitely possible because I've had this actually for over a year and haven't charged the battery yet. And it's not dead. So I definitely believe that you're going to easily get 12 months worth of battery out of this. So here they have a little QR code that you scan. That'll help you set it up. I will say they've updated the Pebblebee app, and this new tracker is actually iOS capable and Android capable. Now you still need the Pebblebee app to do like firmware updates, and there's some other features in the app that I'll show you here in a moment. And so you'll definitely want to install the app, and I believe that QR code will prompt you to do that. And then it automatically puts it into your Google Find My Device network. I don't have an iOS device to test it on, but I imagine the process is probably pretty similar. And of course, it's USB-C charging here on the bottom. There on the back, you see those three little holes. That's the speaker, and they say the speaker is much louder, which I can definitely see that too. This here just had one. Matter of fact, you can't even see it. It's one tiny hole right there. I guess you see that little speck. One tiny hole in the bottom. So it makes sense that this is going to be a little more audible, which is awesome. So here's the new Pebblebee app. And as you can see, I have my previous generation one in there. It does have a find phone option. And of course, you have some other device settings where you do the firmware update right here. You can change the name of it. Right there where my finger's at, that's where you would click that, and then it opens up the Google Find My Device app to actually do the searching. It doesn't actually do it in this app. This is really just configuration and settings. Here's where you turn on Find My Phone. Once I get the device paired, you'll be able to just tap the device twice and it'll ring the phone, which I'll show you that once we actually pair it. And we're going to set it up. And all you got to do is tap the device twice and it puts it into pairing mode. You see the lights are flashing, and those lights are definitely bright. So we come into the app and you click down here and you say add device. And now it's searching for this, and see, it found it. So now click open my device. There, it's adding it into the system. It's going to check firmware, which you always want to update the firmware. There is no new firmware. Click continue. Your device is up to date. Double press to claim with Find Hub. Double click. Now it's claiming it in the Google app, and I click connect. Now it's connected. It's adding this to the Google Find My Device hub, and there it is, all done. So click open. There you have it. It's connected. So now I can play a sound. That's loud. So as I showed you, you can double click it to actually ring the phone. So right here, I'm going to turn this on. So it's sound and vibrate. So now I can double click this and it's going to ring my phone. So when it's ringing, you just simply click the notification that pops up on the top and it'll turn the ringer off. This is super loud. These lights are super bright. This was super easy to add. I love the fact that it rings your phone and it actually bypasses the silent mode. So if you have it on vibrate, it'll still ring it, which is nice. That's what you want. So that's the clip. Now we're going to set up the card. Here's the card. That looks really cool. Check it out. I love the design on the card. Let's see how thin it is. Yep, that's pretty thin. Definitely thinner than the original. I've had one other card, not from Pebblebee, it was a different one, and it was twice as thick. Here's the feature I told you about earlier that I think is kind of a game changer in convenience of charging this, because this here again too should last about 12 months. But as you notice, because it's so thin, there's like nowhere to plug it in. But guess what they've done? They've added wireless charging. That is awesome. So any wireless charger you have, you're going to be able to just pop this on there and charge it. And that's fantastic. And here's the other cool thing. It's magnetic. So you don't have to worry about whether you have a flat wireless charger. You just pop it on. Now, this isn't a charger. This is just a tripod. It is magnetic, just like a wireless charger would be. So I just wanted to show you that this is magnetic. It's not super strong, but it doesn't have to be, because you're not flinging this around. It's just to charge it. You just simply take it back off and you're good to go. I think that wireless charging is pretty awesome. So here is a portable wireless charger that I have, and I'm going to connect it to here. See, there you go. The lights come on and it's fully charged. So it is active right now. Okay, so on this here, you scan that QR code and it brings you to this screen here, which allows you to add it. We're going to say Google Find My Hub, start, put in my email. There is a button. It's hidden behind that Pebblebee logo right there. That brings this up, Pebblebee Card, connect. That's connected, continue. So now you see I have the original Pebblebee Clip, the new Pebblebee Clip, and the Pebblebee Card. That's in the Pebblebee app. It's checking firmware. Device is up to date. Now it gives me the option what I want to name it. I'm going to say wallet, continue, finish claim, card claimed. All right, so now I have the new card, the original clip, and clip 5 in the app. So again, you can come in here, you can mark it lost. This also has phone finder, so we're going to turn that on. The button is right behind the Pebblebee logo. I like that any changes you make to it, you have to do the button press 5 times to confirm you actually have the card. That's kind of cool. So now the vibrate and sound on the phone finder is there. And so let's see. Pull down notification, hit the notification, turns the ringer off, good to go. Let's see how loud this is. Come into the Pebblebee Card app, click on play sound. Tell you, for a small device, not bad. Not as loud as the clip, but I wouldn't really expect it to be considering how small it is. I like it. Stop sound. Okay, awesome. Pebblebee Card, new Pebblebee Clip. The card is wireless charger capable. See there? That's awesome. I love that feature. This right here is the original, and I'll still keep it in my bag. We'll kind of compare the two. USB-C charging on the bottom of that. Awesome new products, Pebblebee. Let's see how they work. Be nice if you had ultra wideband, but hey, I think these will work pretty good. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've got one. They just came out. And once I've had a chance to use it, then I'll post an update. So see you then.